morning. Thanks everyone for being here today to celebrate this wonderful addition to our park system. We really appreciate everyone's participation in making this happen and making today happen. My name is Alan Etzler. I'm the manager of communications for the city of Frederick. On behalf of the city, we appreciate all of the work of the community in making today possible. I want to specifically recognize a couple city staff members who are here. Bob Smith, our Deputy Director of Parks and Recreation, and our Community Engagement Specialist, Lauren Paulette, who played a huge role in making today happen, being the planner behind all of this. Thank you. We have a couple speakers today. We want to kick off the program. I want to invite Judy Briley from Frederick Bocce up to speak first, please.
Good afternoon. We are here today to celebrate the dedication of the Baker Park Bocce Courts. I am thrilled to say that their use has exceeded my expectations and that they have become a model to be copied in other cities. I would like to gratefully acknowledge the partnership with the City of Frederick and the Friends of Baker Park, who readily supported the project from the beginning, and to give thanks to all who contributed to our project. I would like to honor the steering committee, who researched the design and raised the funds to purchase the materials. They are from Friends of Baker Park, Peter Brem, and Charlotte Meyerhofer. Fred Bransky, Scott Saravolo, Texana Dutrow, Louise and Mike Hodovy, Nikki and Skip Irwin, Donna and Rich Moranto, Connie Martin, Michael Paskowski, Cindy Wren, and Margaret and Bob Rosado. As some of you know, I spent nearly every day here while the courts were being constructed, and I might cry, so ignore that. And I learned two things. The staff of the Department of Public Works are craftsmen, and they care about the work that they do. I have heard many, many compliments about the quality of the work done here at the courts. Therefore, I would also like to honor the Frederick City employees who, with skill, craftsmanship, and thoughtful attention to detail, contributed to the construction of these courts. The following departments participated in the project: Building and Maintenance, Engineering, Light and Signal, Parks and Recreation, Sewer, Streets, and Water. With special thanks to Kenny Ott and staff, Greg Butler, Chad Coulter, Andrew Molnar, Jared Rohr, Ethan Schroer, Zach Schenkel, and Nelson Stream. And to Mike Winpigler and staff, Alan Axline, Victoria Preston, James Smith, Sean Smith, Harold Weller, Kevin Williams. And because they were here more than anyone else, and I got to know them individually and came to especially appreciate their craftsmanship, I would like to give particular thanks to Jim Twig and his staff. Brian Axline, Brandon Bacon, Gary Bastian, Tom Krager, Howard Edwards, Bobby Henderson, Doug Cochran, Wayne Smith, and Melvin Specht. Please join me now in thanking each person who helped make our courts a beautiful and valuable sporting venue. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Judy. And our next speaker is Mayor Michael OConnor.
Judy, thank you so much, and thank you everyone for being here today. It's a beautiful day to celebrate the opening of this wonderful new addition to the parks and recreation amenities that we have here in the city of Frederick. We pride ourselves a great deal on trying to be a community that can offer lots of different opportunities for lots of different groups. And 10 years ago, maybe people were playing bocce in their backyards, but there were a group of diehards who knew that this was a sport and an opportunity that we could build on in the city of Frederick. And so it really is with great honor and thanks to the Frederick Bocce Club for bringing this project forward to the city of Frederick and for raising the needed money in order to make it a possibility. We're in a city with a lot of competing demands for our time, our attention, and our budget. And one of the ways in which we're able to accomplish things faster and easier on behalf of our community is when we build really strong partnerships. And this partnership with Frederick Bocce has made it happen. In no small way, of course, it's bringing the money to the table. It's a lot easier for us to look at a project when we know that there's something in place that can help to bring it about when our budget may not have allocated dollars to that. But what we also know is that once we take it on, once we own it, once it becomes a part of our infrastructure, it's ours to keep and maintain forever. And these courts are a wonderful example of the hard work and dedication of the projects that the city can accomplish when we're working with our nonprofit community, our business community, and our public sector, public servants to make this possible. From conception to groundbreaking in the pandemic to this opening today, we thank you for the $125,000 that it took to make this possible. But I appreciate you acknowledging the hard work of our city employees who did this work. And you can see behind me, whether it's rebuilding a suspension bridge or building a bocce court or fabricating all kinds of things that we need in the city to provide the services that we do every day. The DPW employees that are standing here with us today and those who were part of this project but who couldn't be here are the foundation upon which the service work that we do as a city every day happens. We could not do it without the men and women whose names you heard here today. And it means a great deal to me personally that I know that when we ask our staff to do things on behalf of our residents and our community, they never fail to amaze. And so thank you very much for the work that you do every day on behalf of our residents. It means a great deal to me. I'll also make a note about the intention behind what was done here. These bocce courts obviously add another dimension of recreation in our community, and they create a new opportunity for residents of all ages to participate. And that accessibility then is really important. This is something that no matter your age, no matter your background, no matter where you came from, we have designed and built these bocce courts in a way that makes them available to everyone, from the handicapped accessibility to the lights to the location in the park. All of it is intended to make sure that these are an amenity that our residents can use and enjoy for years to come. And so I'm excited about the opportunity to play here. And I'm excited every time I go past here and see this amenity being used. One of the great things about all of our parks is that they are well loved. And if you're going to run a park system, that's what you want. We do it for the residents. And so thank you very much for being here today. It's an honor to be a part of this ceremony. I honestly had very little to do with why you all are standing here today, but I get to take a tiny bit of the credit. And thank you for allowing me the opportunity to do that as the mayor. And so I welcome you to come and play. Apparently there's going to be some sort of an opportunity for me to play here today. We'll see how that goes. I've told many people I'm used to having a counterweight when I throw bocce balls, but according to, except otherwise provided in section 6.119 of the city code, I'm not allowed to have that counterweight in the park today. So thank you all very much for being here. It's an honor to be here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. And at this point, we'll invite anyone down for the ribbon cutting and some photos on the front steps. And then we will begin our ceremonial first game.
All right. Can everybody join me in doing a little countdown? 3, 2, 1.